So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you these instruments, if you'd like to know what they are. Oh yeah, okay, good. I start with this one. This instrument is known as the kora, and it's coming all the way from Mali. That's way in West Africa. It has 21 strings, 10 on one side and 11 on the other side. It's built with a calabash. That's a kind of gourd. It's a fruit. It takes about 1 year to get to that size. It's covered with cow skin, and the strings are made with fishing line. And the kora was always played by the griots, the people who basically, when you have a dream, you tell them a dream, and they make music, and they can interpret your dream with music. So it's a very strong instrument in that area in West Africa, where, it's used for oral education, for telling stories, and for bringing communities together. But it's played on weddings, functions, and different ceremonies. The other instrument I was playing is the one right here. Now, this one needs a little bit more courage to make, because before you do that, you have to catch a monitor lizard. Yeah, that's the skin over here. And these are like, we have lizards this small, then lizards that small, and lizards that small. So it depends on the size. We have friendly lizards and dangerous lizards. Now, this is a dangerous lizard. Lives in the jungle. And this is cow skin. This is fishing line. And the rings are made with banana fiber. Green bananas. Fiber from green bananas. When it's dry. And this has nothing to do with the sound of the instrument. But this is a royal court instrument. This instrument and that one were probably the first instruments to be played in Buganda Kingdom. Uganda is a country, and in the country there are 6 kingdoms. Before the country existed, there was a kingdom known as Buganda, and that's the kingdom in the end that became the country. So what you see over here, this is a royal symbol. If you play the instrument without this, it's believed to be undressed. Yeah. So this is basically for dressing up the instrument and for beauty. If you play it without this, it sounds just the same, but it looks bad. That's the only difference. And that one is a kind of one-string fiddle. My friend Michael was playing it. Now, a lot of kids always have a hard time to go to bed. They want to stay up playing games and all this. And in Uganda, it's easy. When they are really active and they cannot sleep, that instrument sends them all the way to bed. Oh yeah. When they are moving right there and you start to play, the sound from that instrument usually, makes them fall off in just a few minutes. But it's used also for telling stories and folklore. And the other instrument, which in Uganda we call akogo, it's the one over here. It's played in the eastern part of Uganda by nomads who graze cattle, because most of the activities are done with music. Farming, fishing, everything. So there are special songs always played for special functions. This instrument has tons of names depending where you come from, because it's normally played in all the countries. You can call it the mbira, the sanza, the likembe. All the countries have different names for it. In Uganda, we call it akogo. And this specific one is played by nomads who graze cattle. They live in a very dry area, and they have to move from village to village to find pasture for their cows. And when they want to ask the cows to move fast, they play a special song. When they want them to move slow, they play another song. When they want them to stop and take a rest in the shade, they play another song. When they want them to come to get milked, they play another song. Because if you don't, they won't come. That's true. There is a very strong connection between people, music, and nature. in Africa, and you cannot split the two because all the sounds we make here, it's music for you, but really these instruments are speaking a language and they're communicating. And sometimes you need more time to get deeper into that to really understand it. The same with the sound of the drum. There are special sounds for special duties and also for having fun. Okay, so I'm gonna play you one song on the kora, and then my band will come up and we're gonna play you some more music. With the kora, I cannot do this for all the instruments, but I'm gonna do it for one instrument. The kora was meant to play three parts. If you're in a band, you always have rhythm, then you have backup, then you have bass line. And with the kora, you do all the three with one instrument. And the bass line. And now the improvisation.
Dungu ngaiga na wangula, musajja dungu ngaiga na wangula, yiga n'ekiro mu ttumbi, ne ku makya ku maleere, ne mu kiro mu ttumbi na wangula, dungu ngaiga na wangula, dungu ngaiga na wangula, musajja dungu ngaiga na wangula. Omusana ne bwe gwaka, enkuba ne bw'etonnya, agenda n'ayiga. Dungu ngaiga na wangula, musajja dungu ngaiga na wangula.
Thank you.